Here's how I go about answering question 9. I made this question exactly for you to first to look at the result and then try to figure out what do those things mean. Works better than if I just tell you, no, because you are doing the figuring out. Okay, so I'm going to compare sequence 6 with sequence 7. And okay, then I hit BLAST. And I'm going to look at the alignment. So the alignment shows you where the sequences match or don't match. So it looks like if I compare the plus plus, it was a better match than the plus minus. Sometimes both of these are relevant, but because we're just comparing one string, we know that this is not a repeat in some other part of the chromosome. This is just two reads of the same DNA fragment that we are trying to align to make a contig. So in this case, every time there's that vertical line, you see that it's the same letter, right? And then here, there's a T and a G, have a line connecting them. So this is showing to you, oh, they are in this position, they are different. So we call, whenever there is a line connecting them that shows to you they're the same nucleotide, that's called a match. And then this T and G, they don't match here. We call that a mismatch. In the past, I used Pictionary cards, like I made cards and for the review day, and then the students had to draw. So hi, the student, oh my God, he was so cute. He grabbed the card and the card said mismatch. And I thought he was gonna draw like an alignment and then lack of a letter, you know, a lack of a line here or here. And he just drew socks that didn't match. Anyway, that's what a mismatch is. But in this case, it's just the two bases that are not the same. And then earlier, just now by mistake, I was like, here is lack of a line, but that's a different case. So this is mismatch, this is mismatch. Here, this little line here, if you compare it to the sequence that you entered, sequence 7, you're going to see that there is no letter between this T and this A. So this represents a letter that is missing. Or this is representing that this G here is extra. Since we don't know what came first, we call this an indel. So if this sequence from the bottom without the letter is what existed, then over evolution, a G appeared here, this is called an insertion. Or it could be that this is the ancestor, that G got deleted, and then this is the newer sequence, then it's a deletion. But oftentimes we don't know which one came first, so that we don't want to call it an insertion or deletion, then we call it an indel, so insertion deletion. Computer scientists call this a gap. So there's a gap in this sequence. So biologists call it indel, computer scientists call it a gap, because they're looking at the data, and then the biologists are trying to make sense of how did that happen. All right, so that should help you. It's question 9.